Hey guys, it's Archie Luxury on the Pluta channel. This is a paid review 25QA17. This is for Dr. Fred, and very quick wristwatch check. What am I wearing today? I'm wearing a gold Breguet Type 21. Gold Breguet Type 21 chronograph. Okay. Let's jump straight into this review here. Now, firstly, let's bring up a picture. It's always good to have a picture of what is the collection we are talking about. Let's bring this baby up on the screen. Wowzers, we've got some interesting stuff here. Let's get into the meat and veg. Let's get into the meat and veg, Gov. And let's get this baby off the ground. So this here we go. Pontiff Paul, hello. I'm very glad I took your advice. The latest addition to my collection is a brand new Rolex Explorer 2. Maybe we are in recession. I had zero purchase history with this AD. I have a this here. He's using some watch terms here. I have a Weiss neighbor, watch idiot savant, and I loaned him my. Oh, I wouldn't be loaning watches. Oh, he did a swap. Okay, oh, I don't know if I approve of that. It's a bit like wife swapping. I don't like the idea. I mean, pay for hookers if you want extra fun, but I wouldn't swap the wife. You know what I'm saying? And I loaned him my Zenith El Primero in exchange for his Grand Seiko GMT, a watch you told me to consider. And it was fine, but I didn't fall in love with it. On work days, I kept reaching for my El Primero or wishing the Seiko had loom. A week after I got my Zenith back, the Rolex AD called and I was offered a 42mm Explorer 2, which I snapped up to be my primary daily. What was I looking for? I don't know until I put on the Explorer 2, which was recommended by you and a trusted family friend who was a retired Rolex service technician. When I first saw an Explorer 2, I thought it was too busy and didn't understand the love for it. But I now find this tool watch exactly as complicated as it needs to be and cannot imagine similar joy with a three-hand Explorer 1. I do not miss having a quick adjust date, and I like keeping the orange date hand on my co-workers' time zones. The black dial sealed the deal for me. Interestingly enough, black dials and white dials on the Explorer 2, of course, the white dial is more desired. Okay, let's be totally fucking honest here. The white dial is a slightly higher premium in the secondary market. It's funny, years ago the black dial was more valuable. It seems to be when the Daytona became the Panda, where the white became more popular than the black. That's also what happened with the Explorer 2. But I mean, let's be totally honest. They're both beautiful. If I was buying an Explorer 2 now, I'd probably go black. And the reason I say that is because I like to go against the trend. I think most people have poor judgment. So I like to do the opposite of what they themselves do there. So that's very much what my opinion there. Okay, then he goes on. I wore the Tudor daily for over 10 years and thought the Pam, then the Omega would take its place, but neither quite filled the bill. Suffice to say that when I'm not wearing a sports coat or a tie, the Explorer 2 is my go. I think you can wear the Explorer 2 with anything. You can wear that with anything. You've seen most of this collection before, and I hope this picture is okay. Briefly, here is the rundown. He's got a Tudor plastic bezel sub, a gift from my dad when I graduated uni 25 years ago. Holy... But now when he says it's an aluminum bezel, it's plastic glass, which is very valuable in this watch here. That's a vintage Tudor. What a fucking amazing gift from your father. That is actually very, very valuable, and it looks to be in really nice condition. Next, he's got a PAM 352 titanium. My first purchase with Dr. Money. Yes, Dr. Fred is a real doctor. My wife likes to wear this PAM on the bracelet. Yes, she's a doctor too. Well, fucking buy her one. That's what I would do. Fuck me dead. Number 3 is a Zenith. Zenith. I love the Zenith. Zeniths are very, very cool. Oh, he's got the Zenith El Primero. Yes, sir. I love this. This is the watch I wear at the hospital. No one knows what it is except for me, which is pretty much an allegory for my job as a diagnostician. Well, okay, fair enough. Well, basically, no one knows what the fuck it is. It doesn't create any heartache like a Rolex could. A Rolex could rub people the wrong way. Number 4 is a Speedy Last Man on the Moon. I know the 40th anniversary of the Apollo 17 is a Marmite watch, but I don't care. Yeah. What do you think? It's interesting. I don't know if it's my cup of tea, but it's still a quality, beautiful piece. Then he's got a Patek 5235G annual calendar in white gold, which I bought after my father's death. I wear this when I'm doing expert witness work because it's really messes with eternities who charge more than I do. Good on you. Fuck them. Fuck them. Patek is a Patek, for fuck's sake. And number 6 is the new Explorer 2, my default daily. Horizontally is my wife's Datejust and Reverso. Oh, yes, get it. I get it. That's his wife's watch there. Let's get that up there. I'll just get the better picture. We'll zoom out a little bit here. Here we go. Let's have a look. Oh, yes, gotcha. That's his wife's Datejust. Well, fuck, she's lucky. She's spoiled. You looked after her. You've been pretty good. She can't bitch about that. She's got some beautiful pieces. You've looked after her. Straps by Aaron Bespoke on Patek and Zenith. Yes, they fucking see. They look so beautiful. They don't look shit. I work my ass off at multiple job sites with very ill patients, and I'm approaching 50 years of age. I make good money doing a lot of good work, and I'd really like to reward myself. If I take a couple years to save up, I could buy a proper fuck off birthday present in 2027. Something wretchedly excessive, this kind of over-the-top piece a guy like me would wear on Christmas or Easter or when visiting the brother-in-law. Life is short, and I think it's okay to be a magpie sometimes. Is the answer a rose gold Daytona with diamond hour markers? I'm open to suggestions. I'm thinking Oysterflex because I'm not going to be too dressed up when I wear this watch, although another part of me wants to say full Ever Rose bracelet would be even more ridiculous. Obviously, for 40 to 50 grand, there are a lot of skew of great pieces that may be lovely alternatives. To obtain a precious metal Daytona, I will have to pass up a Vacheron 1921 driving watch or an overseas and a JLC master calendar, or a Lange one and a skeletonized Cartier Santos or an AP. Okay, so he's looking at a grail. Fuck, this is exciting. This is really fucking exciting. What does he get? What does he choose? What does he do? Let's just have a look at the Daytona on the screen here. Fuck, Ever Rose, and that's the there's just the Oysterflex version. Fuck, they are very beautiful indeed. You couldn't go wrong with that, could you? Could you really go wrong with that? I mean, fuck. Okay, so now he's asking me a few questions. Okay, so this is what he said. Now, before I answer his questions, let me just tell you a story. Many years ago, I had a friend of mine, Descartes. Remember Descartes? I'm still in touch with him. He's a lovely man. Descartes actually is a very successful attorney, a lawyer, and he was given a chance to have any watch he want by a client. I'm not going to go into the circumstances, but the client said, you can have whatever you want. He then said, Perpetual, calendar, chronograph, Patek, as you do. And he said, almost anything you want. So he basically had a choice. He could get a Patek perpetual calendar, like a 5140, or a platinum Daytona. So he had the two extremes there. Okay, so what do you choose? Now, this was before the boom and all the hype, so you could actually get platinum Daytonas. They weren't that hard. What did he choose? Well, actually, he went with the Rolex. He went with the Rolex. And you know what? Okay, a lot of people criticized him and said, you should have gone for the Patek. I can't believe. But you know what? He wears the Daytona. It's a special watch he would never ordinarily buy. And it's fuck off, you piece of shit. It's platinum Daytona, for fuck's sake, with the ice blue dial. I think you're in a similar predicament. What would I do? You know what? I would be inclined to say, get it on the bracelet. Fuck it. Get it on the bracelet. Now, the thing is, stop. Dr. Fred. I don't know where you are. You're in America? I assume you're in America. What I would do is fuck licking the AD's asshole. Gold watches. Now, you need to be smart about this. A lot of doctors, they do stupid things because they're ego. They think they're Jesus. Now, listen to me. I'm the watch expert. You fucking listen to my advice. If you're going to buy solid gold, you got to buy it pre-owned. Okay? The market where you could buy things brand new, that market has changed. Now, you say, look, telling you want to buy it secondhand. I'll tell you where you want to buy it. You want to go to if you're in America, there's only one place you want to buy this fucking thing from. Now, I don't get a commission. I'm just telling you because I don't want to see you fucked over. I'm going to play the advert. There's only one person I would go to. That's David SW. He is the leading reseller of pre-owned Rolex buy sell in America. That is where I would fucking go. Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW. That's right. I wouldn't fuck around. Don't fuck around. I wouldn't be fucking around with licking the AD's arsehole. These gold things are stinkers to sell. You want to get that on the pre-owned. So I would go to David SW, and that's where I would buy the fucking thing, because the market, the whole Rolex market has changed. So you want to be aware of that. Now, let's answer your questions here. Am I an idiot for passing up so many other greater watches for a, hey, look at me Rolex? Now, no. At the end of the day, Rolex is the gold standard, okay? Now, I must admit, personally, in my own position itself, I'm wearing a gold Breguet. This is a bargain on the pre-owned market. On the brand new market, you can you can get gold Rolex, but on the secondary market, nothing comes close. See, I think these are a bargain on the pre-owned. Now, let's have a look at what you're saying to me. Am I an idiot for passing up so many great watches for a look at me Rolex? No. A gold Rolex on a bracelet? Fuck. You know what? In my own case, if I could have any gold Rolex on a bracelet, it'd be the Submariner, the blue dial, solid gold, yellow gold Submariner. That's what I would go for. Are you an idiot for passing up so many to get? No, you're not. Rolex is always a great choice. Number 2, is there something at this price point that might fit the bill even better? For what it's worth, I'd really I'd enjoy having Rolex's last true tool watch as one bookend of my collection, then a solid gold one with diamonds on the other bookend. But should I seriously consider AP? Fuck AP. AP are cunts, okay? I got to be totally honest with you. AP, I've owned some APs. They've always been problematic. They're a real fucking pain in the ass. Forget AP. If you want to buy an AP, have a look at the offshore secondhand. You got to buy AP used. You don't want to lick the AP asshole dealer's asshole. Okay, you don't want to lick their ass. They can get fucked. AP, I wouldn't even. I would fuck AP. I would stick personally. If you're not going to buy the solid gold Rolex, Lange is a good choice. The Vacheron 1921 is a good choice. So that's the skeletonized Cartier. You want to buy that secondhand at a big discount. They fucking, I don't see much investment or good value with that. Next thing, a platinum day date on a presidential bracelet might be too subtle, as ridiculous as that sounds. A platinum Daytona is just a bit out of reach. Perhaps a platinum something remains another decade in the future. May we always have good health, Dr. Fred. Now, I gotta be honest with you. You know what, Dr. Fred? Seriously, man, come on, you're making the bucks. If you're a little bit short, you get a home equity loan, you get a credit card, pay the fucking bitch off slowly, man. Nothing is too short. Don't put limits on yourself, okay? If you really want the platinum one, get the platinum. I personally love the gold. I love rose gold. I'm wearing a rose gold breguet. I love the gold. Personally, I love platinum, but it's never really, I've been more of a movement person than the metal. And I think in the Rolexes themselves there, yeah, I totally agree with you. Yellow or rose gold is the way to go. I think white gold Rolex. I love white gold, like the solid white gold, like the Yachtmaster Oyster Flex. However, those are for somebody who already has a solid gold bracelet Rolex, and that's the next one. That's what they are for. So I would say don't put limits on yourself. Go look at David SW. And if you really fucking have to stretch a bit, fuck it. So what? That's what credit cards and come on, you're a doctor. Easy credit is made for. Just fucking borrow it and work your ass off. Fuck me dead. You don't need me to explain the facts of life to you, doc. He sent me $100 US. PPS, I'm very sorry to hear about the loss of your son. As a father, I do not imagine something so awful. Condolences. Yes, I must admit. That has been, I've got to be totally honest with you, Dr. Fred, one of the hardest things. I had a robbery. I thought that was a bastard. That is a mosquito bite to losing a child. And particularly, 28-year-old man. Fuck, it was very, very upsetting. And there's not a moment, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think of that guy. And I wish things would be different, but unfortunately, you can't cotton wool your children. I'm sorry. You've got to make choices, and sometimes they make fucking bad choices. But let me just tell you something. You got a great collection. Buy what you like. There is nothing wrong with getting solid gold Rolex. Would I get a solid gold Rolex myself? You bet your fucking ass I would. I would, seriously. If I mean, I'm not a doctor. I work in the entertainment industry, and at the moment things are down. Fatso, they're down. But if I could get a solid gold Submariner with blue dial, fuck yes. And I would get the 40 mil personally because I like the case, the maxi case. I like the smaller clasp. I like the gold writing. I would fucking do it, man. Do it. Life is short. Enjoy your watches and check out David SW. If you're buying a solid gold Rolex and you're in America, I wouldn't be fucking licking the AD's ass. You would, because if you buy it from the AD, I would expect a hard to get watch like a Pepsi or a Daytona. Well, maybe not a Daytona, but a Pepsi, something hard to get. I don't mean Explorer 2. I mean hard to get, like a Pepsi, a Batman, a Starbucks sub. You know, that's what I'd fucking expect them to sell you as well. But don't play the dealer games. Save your dignity. Go to David SW. Much more transparent, much more open on the realities of life. And that is where I'd go. Guys, that's the show for today. Don't forget, I live stream morning and night, most days, on the Archie Luxury live stream channel. I'll put a link in one of the corners. And guys, don't forget, guys, please, wear your fucking watches. Wear your fucking watches. You only live once. And what's the point of all this shit if you do not enjoy it, man? You got to enjoy your watches. Okay, guys, that's the show for today. And I will see you in the next one. I need more paid reviews. I've got one more to do. I'm fucking empty. I'm running on fucking empty. Okay, guys, see you later.